Good morning, traders, and this is your Aussie day trade setup for today. So we had a massive move yesterday, and all driven by coronavirus fears. And you can see, we were down, I think 4.5% at one stage, 4.4%, and even dropped as low as 4.9, 4.8% from the previous close. So we are bouncing off this trend line, and you can see this trend line is probably see it clear on the weekly. Technically we are pretty much breaking through that trend line at the moment on the weekly, and that is the bottom of our channel. So there's our channel, that bottom of the channel. I would expect some buying to come in here. The concern that I do have right now, though, is we've basically broken below this fractal level here of 49,800, and that is also the neckline of this double top here. So that is a bit of a worry. So this flag could break to the downside, and if it does break to the downside, remember we're on the weekly now, so take everything I'm telling you now with a little bit of salt. You need to wait for the structure to happen, but that targets us all the way down here by this open gap that we have from 2018, and that takes us to 46,450. Okay, but anyway, that's a long time frame. That's not something we want to pay attention to. So at the moment we've got a few levels here. We've got some structure that needs to form, and that green bar there at the end is nonsense data. Oscillators all group to the downside, so there's a good possibility that there's buyers going to step in here. I think what will happen is it'll be buyers back to a level, and this level here is probably the most likely, which is 49,800, and then I would expect a second attempt at this to the downside. So if you're looking for scalps, the longs are the scalps, but I think what you're going to have a massive gap up this morning. So at the moment, most of the markets are up. Small caps in the States is up 1.9%, S&P is up 0.6%, crude oil is fairly flat, Rand dollar 15.11, that's recovered slightly, and the other one we're looking for is 10 cent, which is up 2%. Okay, so I would expect us to get a gap up today, and then I would like to see some structure, sort of gap up structure, start to turn, and then opportunity for shorts again. Okay, but just bear in mind we are in a massive area, if you look to the left, of support. Okay, and it's been like this for a couple of months now. Okay, so this could also be an exhaustion bar straight onto the level, so you've got to pay attention to that as well. Yeah, so for me, there are some long scalps. We need to just wait for the open and wait for the structure. If we do come back down and form a higher low, then I think there'll be an opportunity for longs, more of a medium-term long on the offer. But that all depends, again, what happens with the coronavirus and if there's any new news that comes out. If we just shoot across to the Ichimoku quickly, and now the 12 minutes and the lower time frames are null and void at the moment. You really want to see what's happening on the higher time frames. Okay, you can see the support on the 12 minutes, yeah, or resistance above it. So you would expect a move to the upside and a second move to the downside. I think the hour is what I'm interested in right now. So we are quite far from Keaton and Dickinson. They are pointing to the downside. I do have a potential rounding bottom here on the Awesome Oscillator, okay, which is always an indication of an opportunity to the long side. I don't see any structure there though, and the 4 hour is exactly the same. Keaton Dickinson far away. Everything is bearish, but we are far away from Keaton Dickinson. I would expect some kind of pullback back to this area before another move to the downside. So, and the daily, we've had a bearish cross. blown through the 200 EMA and the 200 SMA as well. So those are worrying signs. Those are really worrying signs. But I do want to see some kind of structure, some kind of a pullback, and then I'd look at shorts again. Okay, but as I said, this could be an exhaustion bar as well. So just keep that in the back of your mind. What you're going to be looking for is your structure to come off the half hour or the hour. You're going to look for that. There'll be a gap up, bit of a retracement, then long, and then you're looking for that area where you're going to continue the shorts to the downside for another attempt to break through that channel. Okay, so yeah, pretty volatile. It can make money, it can also lose money, so just be careful and watch what you're doing. Anyway guys, I hope that helps, and we'll catch up with you later. Cheers for now.